Welcome back to No Excuses, Cat. We live, man.
Welcome back, man. Welcome back to No Excuses.
We are live, man. Man, what we missed a week?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Damn. No, hey, man, real talk. No more missing weeks, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to tell you what I want to start doing for real.
Yeah.
I want to eventually, because I do like this live stream thing that we're doing now. So I want
Yeah.
to keep that implemented. But
Yeah.
I do eventually want to get back to just regular pre-recording episode
Yeah.
and doing a live stream. Like there'll be two different episodes in 1 week.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking during the season, when football season start back, because like we big with the Alabama football fourth quarter, because the whole Alabama fourth quarter idea anyway was supposed to be based off some live stream type shit anyway. So I'm
Yeah.
thinking I want to start doing a regular weekly episode like we already do, but like instead of it being live stream, we'll do it the old fashioned way, and then we can live stream fourth quarter like right after the game.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I think. That's my plan for when we get back to football season. But anyway, man, enough of all that. Anyway, man, welcome back to No Excuses, man. Fat, tell the good people at home what to do.
Man, like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Hit the post notifications. And feel free to comment if you want to comment on any topics that we discuss on the show. And just keep running us up, man.
Also, man, be sure to like and follow our Facebook page, man.
For sure.
No excuses. Anyway, so Cat, Mr. Week got a good deal of stuff to talk about, man. You know, NFL free agency that went to damn jumping off. You had LeBron and Stephen A. Smith that had their little spat going on back and forth. You got Alabama to start spring football. You know them, the main three. But you know, man, I want to start it first, man. So the other night, if I ain't mistaken, it was last Thursday night. The Lakers was in I think it was in New York, if I ain't mistaken. They was in Madison Square Garden playing the Knicks, and it was the end of the third quarter. During the in the third quarter break, that damn LeBron walk up to Stephen A. Smith. I reckon, you know what I'm saying, check the nigga or whatever the fuck you want to goddamn call it, man. But because they got it, well, LeBron, you can see LeBron saying, leave my fucking son out of this, blase, blase. So I want to ask you, man, for your opinion, man, in this whole situation, because Stephen A. went on a rant on First Take before talking about whenever Brian had struggled in the game against Philly earlier in the season where he didn't play well. And Stephen A. Smith was like, I'm pleading with you as a father to, in some of the word, man, because Stephen A. Smith, network television, he's a professional. He know how to spiff it up and clean it all up and make it so. But some of the words Stephen A. Smith was saying, my nigga, you got your son out here and we know he ain't ready for this shit.
Yeah.
So many words, right? So, man, whose side you on in the whole LeBron, Stephen A. Smith beef?
I'm 50. I'm 50-50.
We throw the word beef around so loosely now any goddamn way. If two niggas argue, we say it's a beef now, so fuck it.
Yeah. I'm 50-50 with it, man. It's like, from LeBron's standpoint, I understand you sticking up for your son because that is your son. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want anybody just talking out of turn, about your son. But you got to look at it like this too, LeBron. Stephen A. Smith, that's his job. His job is to critique athletes. So he's doing his job. You know what I'm saying? He may not be saying the things that you want to hear about your son, but he's strictly talking about his on the court play. He's not talking about him personally. He's not making personal attacks. He's just speaking about his game per se. So you really can't get that mad about him critiquing a player when he does this to everybody. So he's not nitpicking. just nitpicking players. He's gone at a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And basically, all he was just saying was that he don't feel right now in the position that Brian is in. The start of his career, he's not ready for the NBA right now. He's not the only person that feel like that. There's a lot of people that feel that way. It's just they don't have the big enough platform to just put it out there and say that. He just saying what a lot of people that you know in households been saying. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody see Bronny play. You know what I'm saying? So LeBron see it too. You know what I'm saying? So I think it triggered him because, and deep down inside, LeBron knows the truth. It's just at the end of the day, he felt like it's his son and he got to say something. You know what I'm saying? But it might be some more. It might be a deeper rooted issue with him and Stephen A. Smith. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You know what I'm saying? Where that stem from? But if he just critiquing his game, I don't think it should be that big of a deal of him critiquing his game. And I think people, when he said as a father, they trying to make it spin it like Stephen A. Smith trying to make it seem like LeBron ain't doing his job as a father. And that's not what Stephen A. Smith was really saying. So they kind of took his words and tried to spin them in a try to spit it in a certain way to put Stephen A. in the negative light because some people might have their personal vendettas on Stephen A. Smith. You know what I'm saying? Some of them be saying that he, you know, I done heard people say that he for the, I don't want to say it, but you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people probably had their personal vendettas against Stephen A. Smith, so they took it out of context. I don't think he meant like he's definitely not going at LeBron parenting skills or nothing like that. He know that LeBron put his son in a great position to get him to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? He talked for him to get him to the Lakers. So obviously, you know what I'm saying, he did what he was supposed to do. He did his job. It's just your son, he basically just saying that, well, yeah, like I said, everybody else was saying, like your son is not ready right now at the moment. Can he get ready for the moment? Can he get better? Yes. You feel me? He can go to the G League and work his way up. There's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of players that have done that before. So I don't see the problem in him going to the G League and improving and getting better. Like, it's nothing wrong with it. Like, if he's not ready right now, cool. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not going to just jump off the porch and just come in the league and be a LeBron or, be just a superstar off the rip. You know what I'm saying? It takes some players, it take a little time. It take it a little it take, a time. You feel me? They gotta get better. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see nothing wrong with Stephen A. Smith critiquing his game, and that's all I really see him do. But for I think LeBron confront him at that game, it looked a certain way to me because it's like you trying to hold a man in a way because it's like we in front of all these people at this game, like what type of attention this gonna bring. So it's like you did this for a reason to get people to talk about this, like just to get people to at different platforms to speak on this situation. You knew this was gonna be a big build up. You know what I'm saying? You know this was gonna be the talk of the town when you did this. So I mean, I think it should have been handled in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I think it should have been done over the phone or something like that. Like not just like making it seem like you just checking this man because I don't think you just get brownie points for checking Stephen A. Smith. You know what I'm saying? Stephen A. Smith is an analyst, man. He gonna critique whoever, bro. He just gonna do that. You feel me?
Fat, like Charlemagne told Bird, man, don't get tough with the radio guy. I'm the radio guy.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, but Stephen A. Like I say, Stephen A. is doing his job. You know what I'm saying? Critiquing Bronny's game. I just thought it was a bad look for Bron to just walk up on him on some tough stuff. You know what I'm saying? Cussing him out and doing all this and making a big scene out of it when it could have been handled in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both two grown adults. It's a different way y'all could have handled the situation. You know what I'm saying? For you just walking up to him and say, I could see if Stephen A. Smith was speaking on Bronny like he did Kwame Brown. Then okay, you got a a reason to pop off and want to do something to him if he talking about Bronny in that fashion, but he didn't say that. He never said that. So I can't, you feel me? I can't really be all the way in with Bron on this because I can see Stephen A. points that he making. You know what I'm saying? I can see his side of the story. You feel me? So I'm kind of, and really, I'm more leaning towards Stephen A. Smith than I am LeBron. I say 50-50, but I'm more leaning towards Stephen A. than I am LeBron, man, because I don't see all the bad that Stephen A. Smith. I think it's just the messenger who said it. Because people, like I said, they probably got their own agenda against Stephen A. Smith. You know what I'm saying? People be talking about Stephen A. Smith like he's such this bad person, like he, for the, I already touched on that earlier, you know what I'm saying? But I don't see the terrible thing that he said about Ronnie. He said what a lot of people have been thinking this whole time. He just said on a bigger platform, and it's one of the biggest voices they're saying it. That's the only difference in what the effect that
So my thoughts when I initially saw the video of LeBron walking up on Stephen A. Right, what I first thought was, okay, pretty sure this got something to do. Just before I even read any, the lip readers of the internet world with the putting shit together and all that. I just figured, I said, okay, this got something to do with Bronny because I just heard Stephen A. Smith talk about Bronny before, right? So I said,
yeah.
okay. So he walk up to him and he tell him, man, quit playing with my fucking son. And man, leave my son out of this shit and this, that, and the fourth. Then it's another video from whenever the Lakers went to Boston.
Yeah.
Saturday night with LeBron talking to Richard Jefferson. And LeBron confirmed that, because on that video they got LeBron recorded saying, whenever he would talk about my son, I just couldn't fuck with it or something like that. Whenever he was talking to Richard Jefferson before the game against the Celtics the other night. But for me, man, my main point is just, I'll be honest, man. First off, and this probably, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. For me to be, and man, I'm a LeBron fan. I think the people that know me know I'm a LeBron fan. I think sometimes whenever we talk about LeBron on this podcast, I might come off as not being a LeBron fan, but instances like this, man, I try to give my honest and objective opinion, right? I try to take bias out of it. And I want anybody to know me, man. I am as big a Stephen A. Smith fan as I am a LeBron fan.
Yeah.
Like I've been a fan of Stephen A. Smith, man, since First and 10. Not First Take, First and 10. Cold pizza type days.
Yeah, I remember.
Way back in the day, right? So I just always have been a fan of Stephen A. Smith, man. But I'm on Stephen A. Smith's side of this because I'm on Stephen A. Smith's side of this here specifically because the things that he said about Bronny, he didn't say nothing over the line. He didn't say nothing in the regards of like, man, yo, goddamn son, I think he garbage as fuck. He won't never be good. I can't see him having no skill, no talent. What he said was, I'm pleading with you as a father to stop this. I think the part that rubbed everybody the wrong way, at least the people that's on the LeBron side of this, is that the fact that he said pleading with you as a father. I understand how that comes off, but I don't think the intent was the way that people took it, man, because all he's saying was, and Stephen A. Smith is on record saying years ago, whenever, cause said I tried to do my research. Let me deep dive into this a little bit before I get on air and talk about it. Stephen A. Smith is on First Take at least 2-3 years ago, whenever Bronny first really started to get those, like, okay, you remember whatever time of the years ago it was that it finally became a real possibility that, man, LeBron might play with his son. However long ago that was, right?
Yeah.
And you remember LeBron had the tweet, oh, man, LeBron better than have these cats on NBA League Pass today. Yeah. I think my son better than some of these players in the NBA right now. LeBron said that.
Yeah.
Stephen A. Smith didn't say that. LeBron said it. And this comes from LeBron fan, man, by the way.
Yeah.
So I can't be mad with Stephen A. Smith because let's call it what it is, man. Let's call it what it is, right? And I'm a Lakers fan. I'm somebody that I was for the idea of the Lakers drafting Bronny because I wanted to see LeBron play with his son. I thought it was a great story. And I'm gonna be honest, man. You gotta think, Fat, at this point, trading for Luka Doncic was not a thought.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was all for trading for Bronny, not because I thought he could help the Lakers win a damn championship, because that wasn't on my mind coming into the season. I was just more or less I was under the impression of, man, LeBron had done everything in this league that you can damn near think of. Why not check one more thing off the box and play with his son? That was my point of it.
Yeah.
You know. So for me, man, whenever the Lakers had their first game of the year, opening tip off, whenever you get to the point where LeBron and Bronny finna come in the game together, they at the goddamn at the check-in table finna come in the game. I thought that shit was one of the most amazing moments I've seen watching sports in all my life, man. LeBron really been around long enough that his son is on the team with him. I think that's some dope shit, right? Guess what? Great story. It could have ended there.
Yeah.
Now Bronny goes to the G League like he's been doing. Now, granted, in some home game, G League players come up anyway, and Bronny really ain't been playing much, but really getting a lot of garbage time minutes. But at one point, Bronny was getting real minutes.
Yeah,
he was getting real minutes, man. We have to call it what it is, man. In those minutes, he did not look like he belonged, because let's just be completely honest, he probably doesn't right now.
No,
that's all Stephen A. Smith been saying. We're not saying what your son can't be 2-3 years from now, what he can't be next year or 5 years from now in his near future. But as we sit here currently, man, let's just call it what it is. He's not an NBA player.
No,
he's not. Fair. Bronny is a 6'2" guard. That's not even a point guard.
Exactly.
He ain't got a killer jumper. Defensively, he was a good defender coming out of high school. Played pretty good defense at USC from the clips that I done damn seen. Now he doing his thing in the G League, but he can't guard these elite guards in the NBA today.
No.
SGA or Steph Curry, he can't guard none of them people, man. And that's no knock to him. That's no knock to him. But I think a lot of what happened with LeBron and Stephen A., I think there's something going on behind the scenes with LeBron and Stephen A. Smith. I've been thinking that for years. In fact, you'd have heard me say that off camera.
Yeah.
I've been saying for years, I think Stephen A. and LeBron got something going on. It just the relationship between them always felt weird to me. In fact, remember I said before the Drake Kendrick shit took off, whatever the fuck that was, right? Remember I told you we was on here, and I said, man, I think Drake and Future got something going on, man. And I remember people like, why you say that? I said whatever I thought was. Fast forward, bam. Right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I could, look into anything and see who got something going on. I just always have felt like LeBron and Stephen A. Smith, it was always a little rift there. I think a lot of it is because I don't think LeBron let Stephen A. Smith in his inner circle the way that Stephen A. Smith would like to be. To be honest, I think that's some of it. I think some of his ego, man. LeBron at the top of his field, Stephen A. Smith at the top of his field. It's a lot of ego shit that clash between Stephen A. and LeBron James. But man, I'm on Stephen A. Smith's side because they always try to paint the media out to be the bad guy.
Yeah.
And the thing with this here in particular, man, is LeBron, with all due respect, any speculation or criticism that Bronny get, a lot of that's just off the name of you, because let's call it what it is. LeBron, the most polarizing athlete of all time.
Yeah.
I don't care where you at, man. If you talking sports, anywhere. If you want to start a debate, just say LeBron name.
Yeah.
Because you got half the room gonna love him, half the room gonna hate him.
Yeah.
That's the definition of polarizing, right? So some of that trickle down effect, as fucked up as it sounds, goes to Bronny. But I guess what? In all of this, I feel sorry for Bronny only because I don't think Bronny would get the criticism or whatever you want to call it. Not because LeBron his daddy, but the way that LeBron marketed his son into the NBA.
Exactly.
It'd be different if Bronny went out there and looked the part in college and organically got in the league. A lot of people already have it out for Bronny because they feel like, and we can kind of call it what it is, the only reason that you're here is because of you, LeBron's son. That rubs people the wrong way. So LeBron, you can't take that anger out or that frustration out with Stephen A. Smith because he said some things about your son's game that you didn't like. Because if that's the case, you have to keep that energy with everybody that says something about Bronny. It's not that.
Yeah.
LeBron got a problem with Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah. Because it's like he nitpicked it. Yeah.
Point for that. I don't.
Yeah. You can't just nitpick.
I think that's been building up for a while.
Yeah. You can't just nitpick Stephen A. out of the crowd. You know what I'm saying? And you see all of these different reporters that came out and said some of the similar things that Stephen A. Smith said. No, you picked him out for a reason. It's some undercover, underlying the beef that y'all got going on. It's more than what was brought to the forefront than they show. It's more than that. That's what I'm saying. Right. Because there's no way that you this, you know what I'm saying, mad about Stephen A. critiquing his game, and you done heard other reporters say the same thing. There's no way. You just picked him out, you know what I'm saying, just because. No, it's something deeper. It's a deeper rooted issue. And Bron, you put your son out here saying that he was better than some of the half of the NBA players. That's pressure. And Stephen A. Smith told LeBron, stop doing it.
Yes.
He told him that. He said, stop doing that, because you're putting too much pressure on Bronny that he already got on him coming into the league anyway, because they feel like he shouldn't even be in the league.
Yes.
So that ain't doing nothing but putting more added pressure amongst Bronny.
I go further. It's sort of similar in a way to what LeVar Ball did with Lonzo Ball.
Yeah.
The difference is LeVar Ball did obviously play LeBron or play with his son. So it's like it's got the same elements to it, but with it being LeBron and Bronny, Lonzo went number 2 in the draft.
Yeah.
Lonzo was a legit player coming out of college. Like Lonzo Ball was gonna play in the NBA regardless.
Yeah.
People just feel like LeVar Ball kind of finagled and finessed Lonzo way to LA.
Yeah.
Looking back on that, the Lakers could have took fucking Jason Tatum with that number 2 pick.
Yeah.
But, no. That's different draft class.
No, that's the same one.
That's the same draft class. I ain't great. That's the same class, ain't it?
2017.
Yeah,
that's the same.
So. Then Tatum go number 3 to Boston.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell, all them came out the same year.
I thought that is the same draft class. Nigga, the Lakers could have had Jason Tatum and they picked Lonzo Ball. Whatever. Anyway, that's crazy. But anyway, nonetheless, you look back all a year later and go, yeah, we probably whiffed on that one. But nonetheless, man. So for me, just a lot of that with LeBron was, man, I think some of it too is I put, you know what I'm saying, I had this grand idea. LeBron was not signing his extension at first. LeBron basically was saying in all season, when whoever drafts Bronny, that's where I'm going.
Yeah.
He held the Lakers' feet to the fire to pick him. They picked him. And let's call it what it is. Bronny doing this thing in the G League, let him develop the way that he should. But as far as these nationally televised games that all the eyes have been seeing whenever he's gotten in the game for half many minutes, let's call it what it is, man. This shit that kind of blew up in LeBron's face. And I think you seeing some of the frustration let out because he like, yeah, this ain't going the way I thought it was going to go. I think LeBron seriously thought that his son was better than what he actually is. Currently.
Was ready. I think LeBron felt like his son was really better than half of the players, and I believe he meant that. I feel like him saying that he wasn't just saying that to get clicks and likes and get clip for him. Like he really believed it. You know what I'm saying? He really believed it. And now that it's unfolded the way it's unfolded, he like, damn, I put my neck out there to put my son in this position, and it's backfired on me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm back against the wall. I don't know what to do now. So anybody that say something about him, I'm gonna say something because I know deep down, I know y'all right, but it's my son, man. It's my son.
Right.
So I gotta defend and protect my son. So I ain't mad at him for doing that, but
Thanks.
you can't get mad. You can't get mad because he critiquing his game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's his job. You know what I'm saying?
I want to make this very clear, man. I don't. LeBron did what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
You're taking up for his son. I ain't a problem with that.
That's his son, man. Yeah.
I just in the situation, I'm on Stephen A. Smith's side of the argument.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at LeBron for taking up for his son because that just is what it is.
That is what it is.
He's supposed to do that. No problem with that. But let's call it what it is, my nigga. This shit blew up in your face. And you got somewhat embarrassment behind it because this shit ain't going to what you wanted to go. And that just is what it is, my nigga.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna tell you like it is, bro.
You spiraling out because you know that it ain't going the way that you originally planned it to go out. But you know,
right.
It is what.
Oh man, you know we just spent damn near 30 minutes on that goddamn segment.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I see that. Hell yeah, damn sure. We damn sure have.
Oh man, but so moving on, man. What started, if I'm not mistaken, it was Sunday. What started Sunday was the NFL free agency season finally opened, and a lot of moves got made. Man, I'll give you some of the notable moves. DK Metcalf got traded to the Pittsburgh Steelers a couple weeks ago, about a week and a half ago. So Deebo Samuel got traded to Washington Commanders. Justin Fields signed with the New York Jets. Joey Bosa signed with Buffalo Bills. A lot of moves been going on, man. A lot of moves, right? So I want to ask you, man. I just want to ask you about a couple other moves, man. Then we're gonna move on to Bama football. There's been a couple of moves though. So you saw Devontae Adams has gone to the LA Rams, right?
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What you think about that move? Do that make the Rams the biggest threat in the NFC to the Philadelphia Eagles?
So are they gonna keep Stafford?
Yes, Stafford got a new deal. Yes, Stafford is staying in LA.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think it make him a threat. You know what I'm saying? But Philly, I still think Philly just over the top, probably still over the top of that division. I'm not ready to just say that's gonna put them way over the hump. You know what I'm saying? To contend with Philly. You know what I'm saying? Because Devontae Adams, I'm not saying Devontae Adams is not good anymore, but I don't think he's Green Bay Packer Devontae Adams no more, if that makes sense. I'm not saying he's still not good. I don't think I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's even him getting older or what the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But in the past, about a couple years, to me, I think with him and Aaron Rodgers, but what they had was special, man. That was just a chemistry that, that's one of the best 1-2 quarterback receiver duos that you've seen in a while, man. You know what I'm saying?
No,
ever, yeah. That's what I'm saying, yeah. So I don't know, I still would say Philly is above in that division right now, because all of them players young. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole defense is young. Jalen Hurts ain't but like 20.
Notable. Hold up before you keep going. Notable move in Philly. In Philly, on the Philadelphia defense. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson got traded to Houston. He gone from Philly. And they lost one of the defensive linemen too, Williams. He gone from Philadelphia as well. And number 19 that showed out in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs, Josh Sweat, he's gone to the Arizona Cardinals. So Philly had lost some pieces on defense. They had lost some pieces.
Yeah, man, but I do like Stafford, man. I think Stafford is a Hall of Fame. Like I said, I've talked highly about Stafford on this show previously, man. I like Stafford. So getting Devontae Adams is a big deal for him. I just don't know if I'm ready to say that that's going to have them contend with the Eagles, man. The Eagles, they ready, man. They ready. They got a lot of wins, man. You know what I'm saying?
I will say this. Because it wasn't the Super Bowl or the NFC Championship, so it's kind of gotten forgot. It became forgotten at this point. But it is notable that the Rams actually played Philadelphia the toughest in the playoffs out of all their playoff opponents.
Yeah.
You got to remember, the Rams had the ball with a chance to go win that game in Philly in the snow.
Stafford almost pulled it off again. I remember that.
He threw for 300 yards in that game.
Yeah. But I think, like I say, with Philly, I just that's one of the things I just have to see, man. I think it's gonna be dangerous, with Stafford and Devontae Adams, of course. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta see how it's gonna play out, you know what I'm saying, how everything else gonna fall together with it. So we'll have to see. Right now I still got the Eagles in that division right now.
Right now, man, your team's old quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, is currently a free agent. Him and Russell Wilson are currently free agents. Now, Russell Wilson played at Pittsburgh this past season. Aaron Rodgers played with the Jets. The Jets officially moved on. Like I said earlier, they signed Justin Fields to a 2-year, $40 million contract. If you the Steelers, right?
Yeah.
Do you want Aaron Rodgers? Because before you answer, you never seen what you got in Russell Wilson. The Steelers lost their last 5 games of the season with Russell Wilson. Guess what? The Jets only won 5 games all last year with Aaron Rodgers. So if you the Pittsburgh Steelers, you just went and got DK Metcalf, and you got in the game of 5, $150 million deal already. So you're not trying to rebuild. Pittsburgh is in win now mode.
Yeah.
Which is what I think is part of the problem. I think it's time to tear down and rebuild. And by rebuild, I think it's time to get a young core in there as far as the roster go. And I would consider moving on for Mike Tomlin as the head coach. That's just me personally. That's not no knock to Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin that gave you everything he could. You don't want a Super Bowl. You ain't won a playoff game in 10 years. I think it's time to make a move. If I was Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that Mike Tomlin experience that ran his course on.
I think it's ran his course, and I'm gonna be honest, it's gotten to the point with me. Once again, I am one of the biggest Mike Tomlin. You can't be a football person and not like Mike Tomlin. It's not a knock to Mike Tomlin. I think Mike Tomlin should want to go somewhere where he can change things around. I don't understand why the hell Dallas ain't go after Mike Tomlin. That's just my person. Mike Tomlin in Dallas, now you got something. That's just me, my personal opinion.
I just don't think he got the necessary tools to play with. Like, I just don't think their team is just that good.
Exactly. I don't think Pittsburgh's talent is what people think it is, but I digress. But would I want Aaron Rodgers? No.
Nah, I wouldn't either.
Would I want Russell? No.
I don't think they make a difference. I don't think it's a difference
because
Russell Wilson.
Either way it go, if you get Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson, your ceiling is to win. Mike Tomlin never had a losing season, so he gonna win at least 9 games. You'll be 9-8, getting the wild card of the 7th seed, and get your ass blasted in the wild card around the playoff. The Steelers have became a wild card wipeout.
Yeah,
that's what they are. That's what they are.
I don't see.
And it's gotten to the point for me where whenever we talk about the Steelers, and the first thing we keep bringing up is never had a losing season, to the point that shouldn't got to be no death field for me, my nigga. That's no longer impressive to me.
Yeah.
Mike Tomlin never had a losing season.
Yeah.
Not the Steelers.
Yeah.
So I don't understand what's to get so hype about either getting the Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson. I think if I was Pittsburgh, and honestly, man, this ain't the strongest quarterback draft class, and where they drafted, they're not gonna get because the top 2 out of the class is presumably Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders. Both of them will be gone by the time the Steelers pick. So you gonna have to sign either AR or Russell Wilson for at least a 1-2 year deal trying to bridge and trying to get over the top so you can get where you can draft a quarterback that you want for the future. If I had to pick between the two, man, give me Aaron Rodgers if I got to pick between them. Only because I saw Russell Wilson last year. And I thought Russell actually played pretty decent last year. But Aaron Rodgers did play better with the Jets down the stretch. They just started off so goddamn bad that it didn't matter. You ain't finna win a Super Bowl with either one of them no more, though. So it don't matter between the pick.
Nah. But I probably will go Aaron Rodgers, though.
But between the two, I would lean Aaron Rodgers only because of the unknown. I know what I'm getting with Russell Wilson. I saw that already. Yeah. Oh, go look, man. I'm trying to think of some more notable moves, man. Some more notable moves. Damn it, Fat. I just had one on the tip.
Samuel,
right?
Deebo Samuel, right?
No. I mean, Deebo gone to okay, we talk 49ers. Deebo Samuel going to the Commanders. Their safety, Hufanga, he gone. I forgot where he went, but I think he might have known Drake Greenlaw with the Denver. I cannot remember where Hufanga went, but that starting safety with the long ass hair. Yeah. He gone from San Francisco. So the 49ers, the fullback Kyle Juszczyk, he gone from San Francisco. So the 49ers are starting to, tear it down. I think a lot of it's in the weights of this new Brock Purdy contract whenever it comes. Not sure what it's going to be. But do you think the 49ers Super Bowl window has closed?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I've been thought they window closed, man. Whenever you done went to these past couple Super Bowls and you done had leads in these Super Bowls and still find a way to lose, I just think, man, when it ain't meant for you, man. You went that many times and can't win it. I just don't think it's meant. I think it's time to, do something else if it's just not clicking to where y'all winning a Super Bowl. Like by now, y'all should have a Super Bowl. Like y'all win in 2019. And y'all, when they win again, 2020.
They win in 2019. They went to back-to-back NFC championships, 2021 and 2022. Yeah. And then they lost the Super Bowl in 2023 to the Chiefs. What I'm saying. They lost 19 Super Bowl and 20 Super Bowl to the Chiefs. They went to 2 NFC championships in between that as well.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like if you've done all of that, by now you should have a trophy to show for it. Yeah. You done did it that many times. I think it's time to, you feel me, branch off and do something else. Like this right here, currently the situation we got, it's not working. It's time to, rebuild or retool. It's time to rekindle things, man. It's not clicking. It's not doing it. Because, like, if you ain't won by now, it's like, when you gonna win? You feel me? So I think it's been time, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I think they missed their window. I just do.
I do too, man. Shout out to Mike Will, man. Yeah. 49er. Goddamn Mike Will, 49er fan, man. But I think the window closed because I'm with you, man. They got there too many times. They couldn't beat the Chiefs.
They couldn't beat
the Chiefs. I know that we can sit up here now and look back in 2020 hindsight at what Philadelphia did to Kansas City. Man, like, that's not the norm. That don't happen to the Chiefs.
No, I don't.
That's why that was so shocking.
Yeah.
That does not happen to the Chiefs.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, there's no shame in that for the 49ers. But, man, George Kittle, Trent Williams, Deebo Samuel, Christian McCaffrey, Fred Warner, Nicky Bosa. You know what I'm saying, man? It's just that group. For starters, I just named a bunch of players that have a very checkered injury history. So your window was closed because even last year McCaffrey missed damn near the whole season.
Exactly. You got too many injuries.
That's why moving on from Deebo wasn't as big a deal to me because quiet is kept, and they really been kept all that quiet. The 49ers been trying to move Deebo Samuel for the past 2 years anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. So they finally just got done what they wanted to get done as far as moving Deebo. But excuse me. I think the window closes because now you finna pay Brock Purdy. So now you finna start losing those players around. And not to mention everybody I just named is either in their prime or about to be towards the tail end of it.
Because they're gonna pay the quarterback.
It's time to get young again.
They're gonna pay the quarterback.
It's time to hit on more draft picks, man. Would you pay Brock Purdy $50+ million a year?
How can you tell him he ain't worth it?
I'm asking you. If you are John Lynch, 47 49er general manager, do you pay Brock Purdy $50+ million a year? And I say that because Josh Allen just got an extension Sunday, 6 years, $330 million. That's $65 million a year. Do you pay Brock Purdy top of the market?
That's Josh Allen, though, man. I'm not knocking Purdy, but it's levels to this shit, man. I like Purdy, but that's Josh Allen, man.
Facts.
Yeah, like me personally, I probably would, just for him making a Super Bowl run and him actually. Purdy was good. I'm not saying Purdy a good quarterback, man. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying he's not a good quarterback, but how could you not tell him? How could you just straight up not tell him that he worked it? And he done that. You know what I'm saying? He did get to the Super Bowl. He might didn't win it, but you feel me? And then he didn't play terrible in the Super Bowl.
True.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't play. He not the reason they lost Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? The reason they lost Super Bowl is because 1-5 on the other side. Like, let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I probably wouldn't. But I can see why a person would, though. I can see why they would. Like, I can see why.
If I'm the San Francisco 49ers, I think they currently have Brock Purdy up under contract for at least one more year, still on this rookie deal. So you could probably franchise tag him next year, however you want to do that. But I'm not jumping out the window giving Brock Purdy $50+ million. I'm just not doing it. And my thing is, and I like Brock Purdy probably more than others do. But at the same time, we have to be realistic, man. A lot of the 49ers' success was due to the roster and the team they had built around Brock Purdy. I just hate whenever we use that conversation to try to knock what somebody do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even if that's what I'm doing. That ain't what I'm trying to sound like I'm doing. But Brock Purdy is the one that was the captain of the ship whenever they were on the water and got to the Super Bowl. That don't mean he had to be the greatest captain of the ship. He just got him to the Super Bowl. They didn't win it, they didn't lose because of Brock Purdy. So for me, I don't know if I would give Brock Purdy that deal. Only because this year you saw Christian McCaffrey was out. You saw Deebo Samuel in and out the lineup. I think at the beginning of the season, Trey Williams was hurt. The 49ers defense took a step all the way back this year. 49ers were awful on defense this year. What happened? The 49ers record came back a whole lot. Missed the playoffs.
Yeah.
So Brock Purdy will have to show me this year that he can at least carry us to the playoffs without all this fire around him. Then we can negotiate his deal. That's all.
Yeah.
For me, this would be a proven year for Brock Purdy. For me.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all.
Because I'm not going to just jump off the porch and give you $50 million a year. I don't really think that you're that guy, really. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's the players that you had around. But I give you one more chance to prove me wrong.
Yes, right.
Basically what you did.
You saw Myles Garrett got the $40 million extension, 4 years, $160 million. When they get that kind of I gotta clap it up, niggas get damn. I gotta clap it up, niggas get paid like that. I'm sorry. That's a lot of goddamn money. Myles Garrett said, I want to get traded to a contender, man. I just want to compete so bad for championship. And Cleveland offered $40 million. And that nigga said, you know what?
That went out the window.
And that nigga said, you know what? On second thought, y'all keep that goddamn championship, nigga.
I'm cool. I'm cool, one man. Hey,
I'm good.
I'm cool. I'm still.
I know what I was gonna say. So check this right here, right? So the Cincinnati Bengals franchise tag T. Higgins.
Yeah.
They're gonna pay him, I think it's $26 or $27 million this year. And then he'll be a free agent next year, right? Unless they get a long-term deal worked out. Jamar Chase want a new deal now. Jamar Chase wanted a new deal last year. You didn't give it to him. Basically, I reckon they put him on a prove-it year. You know what that nigga did? Went out there and won Triple Crown. Offensive Player of the Year. Jamar Chase went absolutely insane this year.
Yes, he did.
He went absolutely fucking insane this year.
Yes,
so
he
guess
did.
what
yes,
now? So guess what you gotta do now? Now you could have had Jamar Chase at, if you'd have paid him last year, top of the market. I think Justin Jefferson got 35. You'd have had to pay Jamar Chase 35 and a half or 36, right? Guess what, Jamar Chase? Now he wants 40.
Oh yeah.
Now he wants 40.
And he worth it.
Do you pay Jamar Chase $40 million if you're the Cincinnati Bengals?
Absolutely. Absolutely. He worth it.
Worth every penny.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Guess what? Jamar Chase is worth every penny. Yes. No quit. You can't question that, man. Yeah. That dude top 2 in this league.
Yeah.
Him and his fellow LSU brethren are top 2 in this league, man. Whatever, right? Paying Jamar Chase $40 million is not going to be conducive to winning the Super Bowl.
It's not.
It's not going to be conducive to winning the Super Bowl. It's not. It's not because whenever you already paying Joe Burrow $50+ million, if you pay Jamar Chase $40 million, and them your 2 best players. Jamar Chase deserves the money. He deserves the fucking money. Don't get it twisted. I'm just saying, I can see why the Bengals, if they were trying to win a championship, would be hesitant to want to pay him that much money.
Yeah.
Because guess what? You're finna lose your best defensive player, Trey Hendrickson, former New Orleans Saint, Trey Hendrickson, who we need to be getting back. Should have kept in the first goddamn place. He want a new deal. They told him they go seek a trade. Basically, we ain't paying you because you trying to load up the money to pay Jamar Chase. So all I'm saying is, when you pay Jamar Chase, you want to win all your games damn near via shootout because your defense wasn't all that good last year, and you done lost your best player off the damn defense. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm all for players getting their money. Y'all know, I miss the nigga, get your goddamn money. If you play professional sports, right? You can play you play in Major League Baseball, National Basketball Association, National Football League, anything, right? If you walk away from the game after you finish playing with 3-4 rings and no money, nigga, you did not win.
Yeah.
You didn't win. You didn't do it right. I'm sorry. I get it because the rings and shit, that's for we as fans to talk about it. Whenever we want to brag and boast, and, you know what I'm saying, be cocky fans, or argue with your friends and family about this, that, and the four. The rule number 1, the main thing is, nigga, get to your second contract.
Get that bag.
That's the most important.
Everybody play for that second bag.
Hold, keep that goddamn that ring. It's important too because I'm all for winning. You know what I'm saying? I would never be against winning in sport. My thing is just get paid, man. Get your goddamn money. If you can do both, do both. If you got to pick one, winning championships or making as much money as possible, I'm not mad with it. Whichever one you pick, all I'm saying is it's never a bad option to make as much money as you can.
Hey, Q.
You can't play this game forever.
Hey Q, you see they talked all that shit about Tua. Tua got that second bag.
Tua got paid.
He's straight. I don't give a damn what y'all say about me. I got
200 plus million. 200 plus million, man. My mama and them ain't never gotta work again. It's
exactly. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Y'all can call me tender, say my bone, I made of glass, all that, but I got that second Patriot. I got that big bag.
I tell you what, speaking if I was Tua, right? I just signed for 200 plus million. They gonna know the name Tagovailoa for as long as I'm here after I leave.
Exactly.
We made it.
Exactly.
Keep your goddamn ring, nigga. Get the bag. Get the bag. So I'm all for Jamar Chase wanting his money. Because
but it's a
in the situation, anytime, at least the majority of the time, whenever it's a player holding out for a contract versus the organization, I'm always on the player side. Because anybody that hold out and be a the players that deserve their goddamn money.
Yeah, but it can be a detriment too. It can be a detriment too.
If I was Michael Parsons this year, I'm not stepping foot on the Dallas Cowboys facility until Jerry Jones pay me.
Yeah.
I'm through playing games, man. Michael Parsons, I would not step foot in the Dallas Cowboys facility until I get paid.
Yeah, he did. He definitely deserved it.
I've earned it.
Yeah, definitely.
I've earned the money.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. Man, I'm gonna tell you some funny shit I saw, man. Right? So DeAndre Hopkins signed a 1 year, $5 or $6 million deal with the Baltimore Ravens. So
I know what you finna say.
What?
It was a tweet.
Yeah.
It was a trio. It was Derrick Henry, Lamar, and him in the picture in 2020. I seen that same.
I saw tweet. That wasn't it. Not that. That one.
Okay.
I did see that, but it wasn't that.
Okay.
I did see that too, though, because it was like D Hop said, I wonder how many touchdowns we could all score together. Now we finna see. Yeah. I know what you're talking about, but no, it said, man, it's over with. It said, it's over with when you're a wide receiver and they send you to Baltimore or Tennessee.
Yeah.
They gonna get up on D Hop, man. They gonna get up on D Hop, man. But you sit back and you think about it, man. Think about it, right? It's kind of right.
Yeah.
Julio went to Tennessee, and Julio ain't been the same since.
Yeah. I look for him to announce retirement for long.
Randy Moss went to Tennessee, and he wasn't the same since.
Yeah. I think Julio for long he gonna announce his retirement, man.
Yeah, me too.
It's coming.
Oh man, I'm trying to think of any more notable free agency moves. I can't. The Saints, we ain't did absolutely nothing. We gave Chase Young 3 years. We gave Chase Young a 3-year, $51 million deal. And I like Chase Young, man. I think he has his moments where he shows the potential of why he was the number 2 pick in the draft. I think the problem with Chase Young, with mostly when you watch him, is the consistency. Like sometimes he just, like his motor just don't be high enough at times during the game. But he got all the talent in the world. My thing is just I think we overpaid for a nigga we already had. Then we turned around and gave Juwan Johnson, our tight end, 3 years, $30 million. The Saints, we like to run it back with this team that's not running no goddamn well.
Yeah.
We are running it back with the same team that ain't did shit in 4 years, man.
Y'all running in place.
We can get rid of Cam Jordan, Chase Young, Tyrann Mathieu, Michael Thomas already gone. We can get rid of Taysom Hill. Y'all know Alvin Kamara, my favorite player in the NFL. Kamara can go. Derek Carr can go. Damn near everything in the goddamn building can go except the Mercedes-Benz logo in front of the fucking stadium. Everything can go. Everything. Demario Davis can go. We let Marshawn Lattimore go. It's just, look here, man. This team is not good enough. It's time to tear it down and rebuild all of it over. But guess what? I think we keep taking our salary cap problems and when it's almost over, renewing it and making it a bigger problem for further down the road. We got a new coach that came in and Kellen Moore. So, they got a new head coach. Got to get my head coach his first year. I'm ready to see what it's going to look like because Kellen Moore is a good offensive coordinator. We hired Brandon Staley that won shit for the Chargers as the head coach.
Yeah.
He hired defensive coordinator. So I'm ready to see some of the changes that the Saints made as far as the coaching staff, but I'm not expecting much on the field because it's the same personnel. It's only so far it can go. Yeah. It says only so far it can go. That's I ain't gonna lie to you. I was hoping to see them they let Derek Carr go so I can at least see 1 full year of Spencer Rattler. We can see if we can build around him. If not, then okay, cool. We'll draft the quarterback in the following draft.
I wish we could have done that.
I can't say much about the Saints because we don't make moves in the in free agency, to be honest. We don't do
You
nothing.
heard me.
We ain't got
You
no
heard me.
money to do nothing, but we paid the safety from the Chiefs, Justin Reed. I want to say they gave him a 3-year. Hold up now. What they give Justin Reed? I saw that this morning when I got up. Fell. Give me just a second. They gave Justin Reed a 3-year, $31.5 million deal. 3-year, $31.5 million for Justin Reed. Good player. You know what? Whatever, man. I don't get me on the Saints right now, man. Who that nature?
Man, I wish we could have got.
I don't even want to talk about.
I wish we could have got DK. I wish we could have got DK Metcalf. I just think we need a receiver that is able to, you feel me, be able to be a mentor to the youngest that we already got there. That's why I wanted a veteran type of receiver, like a receiver that had been in the league a few years, that got a little better.
I would love to see Devontae back in Green Bay.
We need that veteran leadership at receiver, man. We don't have it. We got a whole bunch of youngins, which is cool. It's cool, but in the playoffs, it can hurt you because you ain't got that experience. You know what I'm saying?
That, to be honest, with Green Bay, it's a good young receiving core. Don't get me wrong. I like Romeo Doubs. I like Christian Watson. You know what Josh Jacobs bought out the backfield this year. I think Green Bay got a roster full of wide receiver twos.
That's what I'm saying. We don't have one.
They need a dominant wide receiver one.
They don't have over the top. That's what I'm saying. If we had a wide receiver that could take us over the top, we'd be dangerous. Not just because of the productivity, of course, but we need that veteran leader that played in a lot of games in the playoffs. That okay, it's time. Do we need a go-to, to get us over the top whenever we playing in an important playoff game? We don't have that. We got a whole bunch of wide receiver twos that haven't played.
Honest, man, I think DK Metcalf or T. Higgins in Green Bay would have been.
It would have been good. Green Bay. It would have been good. Yes,
that would have been nice for Green Bay. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know at this stage of his career, he definitely can be usable, but he won't be a dominant number one no more. But the Rams did just cut Cooper Kupp.
Yeah,
I would give him a phone call.
I give him a phone call.
I would give him a phone call. He ain't what he once was, but I give him a phone call. But man, that's all I got as far as the NFL free agency right now. Man, I can't really think of no more big splash move. But man, we will be following it and talking about it more and more as free agency goes on, man. So I fed to our last segment of the day. Man. Alabama started spring practice a week ago. So other than just the little bit that you see on social media with the clips and the videos that they post, man, what are things that you have read about, or maybe you've seen some clips of something that I haven't seen about Alabama spring football?
Man, they say Dijon Lee looking great. They say Keon Keeley. They say Lazier Brooks looking, the part.
Freshman wide receiver.
They talk about Keelan Russell, how quick his release is and how fast the release point is, how it just his motion, his throwing motion is just, absolutely incredible already. You know what I'm saying? But we already knew that, man. Justin Hill, I heard a lot of positive things about Justin Hill. I heard a lot of positive things about the transfer from Utah, Cam Calhoun. I've heard a lot of
from Utah. That's right.
Yeah, I heard a lot of raves about him. They've been raving about him. Who else? I'm trying to think of somebody else. Yeah, I've heard something. Because we already know, like, people like Ryan Witt. I'm not shocked on them. Like, we know what he, I'm not worried about that. I'm trying to more or less go with the ones that's kind of new. You know what I'm saying? That's new that that we don't know much about.
I'm gonna tell you some of the stuff I've seen, man. I've seen a lot of raving about Justin Hill, the edge rusher, the freshman that came in, like you just said.
Yeah.
A lot about him. I've seen a lot about Dijon Lee 5-star corner, man. He like 6'4", super rangy.
Yeah.
Cam Calhoun, the transfer corner from Utah. I've seen a lot about him. Lotzil Brooks, freshman receiver. I think he's from the state of New Jersey. I've seen a lot about him. Even coming in, man, I saw a lot of people saying that kid right there gonna be the steal of this class.
Talking about Lotzil Brooks.
I saw that about him coming in, man. I don't want to goddamn compare him to Jalen Waddle, but the clip of shit I've seen, he wearing number 17 too. We might got no Jalen Waddle on our hand. And I don't even do comparison. I don't even do comparison. But he got like he might have some Waddle in his game. We'll see what he develop into. But man, as far as the quarterback battle goes, I read and seen nothing but positive things about all three. Right now, in the current moment, it looks as if Ty Simpson is currently leading the pack as far as being the star to go when week 1 comes around. I'm not shocked by that because remember, I've been saying all season, Ty Simpson is going to be the guy.
Yeah,
I think Ty Simpson is going to be the starting quarterback until he loses the job, and which I don't think he will lose the job because I think Ty Simpson is going to be better than people give him credit for. That's my opinion, but we'll see how that goes. But, man, to be honest, I hate to cut the Alabama football segment short, but with it being spring and we don't really have much to go off of, I know for a fact, I'm telling you something before we get off here. I have damn read and seen positive things about Keon Keeley.
Yeah, me too.
I've been seeing good things about Keon Keeley.
Got one question, though.
That came in 2 years ago, changed position. So now maybe we'll finally see him hit his stride and turn into what we thought he was going to be the whole time anyway. But, man, I really ain't got much on.
I got one question, though. With Jalen Mbakwe, what are they going to do with him? Whoa. Because you got loaded Jalen Mbakwe.
Okay.
Because you loaded that receiver and you loaded that corner. So what that kind of fit for Jalen Mbakwe?
I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm gonna tell you this, Fat. You know Clint Lamb, Cover Crimson, Alabama Football Insider analyst and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
So he tweeted maybe one day last week talking about Alabama in some capacity. And I just tweeted, I asked him, what they gonna do with Mbakwe, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And Fat, it seems to me nobody has an answer for that question because I thought originally his whole point of staying was he was going to try to play on both sides of the ball, make some more NIL money. We remember the whole he got poached by Ole Miss thing or whatever that fiasco was that day. So I don't know exactly what they're going to do with Mbakwe. What I will say is this. The clips I've seen, he's been with the wide receivers.
Okay.
He's been with the wide receiver. I'm going to say this here. I am going to say this here, man. That kid was a 5-star recruit coming in as an athlete. I think I was saying all last year, he's like an offensive player to me anyway. What I'm willing to say is this here, man. He didn't stay for no reason.
Yeah.
He getting paid more NIL money, and he will touch the field a lot. I just don't know where.
I don't know where. That's all I'm saying.
Mbakwe gonna get playing time, a lot of it.
Yeah, he kind of like the wild card to me. I don't know where he gonna.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Fat. He one of those I'm more interested to see what they gonna do with him.
Yes, I'm very interested to see him. Jalen Mbakwe, definitely.
Matter of fact, that is something that I will be following closely.
Yeah, sure, for sure.
Because
I like Mbakwe.
Because I like Mbakwe. Look at it, man. Both rooms, corner and wide receiver, are extremely deep.
They loaded.
They're extremely deep. And
they loaded.
The thing is that I'm hoping he ain't played himself in a predicament to where he like wanted to jump to wide receiver, but then they go get Isaiah Horton come in.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. They just get better at receiver, right?
Yeah.
And I hope he didn't leave corner for good because he was already getting playing time at corner last year.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly what's going on with that. We will be monitoring it. I'm eager to see what they're gonna do with Jalen Mbakwe. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up, man. You got anything else?
Nah.
Oh man, well, we thank y'all for watching the show, man. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow us on Facebook, man. Share the videos on Facebook. Give us a thumbs up on YouTube, man. Leave comments, man. You can also leave comments to let us know, or y'all can tag me in anything about topics you like to see us cover, discuss, because sometimes, man, it be stuff that I want to talk about, and then we'll do an episode and I forget to bring it up. And then right when it's over with, I tell Fat like, damn, we should have brought that up. Then I try to do it the whole following week. That's why we got to start recording more than once a week.
Yeah.
I be having some shit I be wanting to say, but I forget because I just forget. But that's all I got, man. Thanks for watching No Excuses, man. We out.
We out, man.